Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. Today I'm with Liam here and my wife Vanessa.
Not to be forgotten.
Not to be forgotten. Okay, so day 4 guys. Those of you who are sticking around, I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the fact that you are still with us in this cleanse. Today you're going to see my wife doing some steaming. She's going to steam a few things for us, and I'll be doing the other dish as well. So she does one dish, I do the other. So we actually went out to, kind of walk around a bit. Not really.
Just to leave the house.
We actually went for a drive.
Yes.
We just went for a drive and we end up parking in the parking lots. And what you see out there is people just buying food and just sitting in their cars and eating their cars actually. Actually, I'll probably put up a little video on the side there. One time we went and ate out before this whole lockdown, right?
But this is the new normal, guys. Dining in the car. Come on. That's what's up.
Don't you remember when everything was closed and we used to go for drives?
We just go for, yeah.
And everyone else would be sitting in the parking lot too?
Yes, and we see a bunch of cars in the parking
Everyone
lot.
else did the same thing.
Yeah, they're more like sitting in their back trucks or whatever, and also doing the same thing. New normal, guys. You love it? How much would you pay to have the normal where we were at?
Yeah, and that was his last doctor's appointment. We did that.
We ate out in the car. So
The new version of eating out.
yeah, I know. Right? Of course, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also leave us a comment. Let us know how we are doing. Today I would like to emphasize, guys, that one thing you need to keep in mind also, my wife actually started doing is you've been doing some stretches and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, just on a personal level, I wanted to start stretching. If not daily, at least 2-3 times a week. Because at least before that, you know how it gets at the end of the year, I wasn't doing that. So, and there's a lot of sitting around, being at home with the baby and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's just some movement. I just wanted to get some daily or at least enough movement in a week. So I've started to do that.
Yeah.
So far that's good. And I do sort of what I used to do on a more regular basis, which is yoga movements. But whatever works for you guys is fine. If it's just going on the treadmill or outside for a walk, yeah.
So anyway, so it's good to incorporate some kind of a workout. It would be nice. As I said, you don't have to force it, but if you feel like maybe doing some stretching, or again, it kind of eases and helps. Partly, it's kind of a total package within eating right. Also, as well as doing a bit of workout, right? You don't have to go crazy again. Just do like maybe 5-10 minutes. Maybe do push-ups. Maybe
But
just do some
even
sit-ups.
so, my stretching routine maybe is 20-25 minutes. Depends on how that's what I'm doing right now. If I don't have that much time, then I would do less. So it's all just about, in the end, feeling better about yourself and the body you're in. That's the whole point of this cleanse, and almost it kind of comes along with the new year, but I know most times New Year's people make some sort of resolution to be different or better or make themselves better somehow, so kind of goes along with that.
But we do this basically every year.
We've done it different times of the year actually.
Yes. So be mindful what you eat, when you eat, and how much serving you're having as well. Trying to reach out for this? There you go. Are you trying to read for that? I think he's trying to read. And also be careful what kind of oils you're using. If you decide to use a bit of oil, like this morning we had some eggs actually.
Yeah.
But we end up using.
Well, we didn't have any more coconut oil, so I ended up using, I think.
When you use a pan like this, you don't have to put in too much oil because it helps with it slides off anyway. So she put just a touch really.
Of canola oil.
Yeah.
That's what I ended up using.
And also the other thing I want to guys keep note of is be mindful or avoid adding in a lot of things to your food, because some people are like, well, I'm eating a salad, and so I can just have a Caesar salad, Caesar dressing or ranch or something. And if you decide to eat vegetables, to snack on some vegetables like carrots and cucumbers and stuff like that, please don't get a ranch or Caesar dip. That's not. You're eating veggies, I get it, but that's.
I can probably hear all the comments on the other side of this video. I am somebody who loves sauces like gravy and green dressings. I get it. I know it's hard. I'm not pretending in the least that this is an easy process. It's what you have to sort of think about is that this is sort of changing behavior that you've gotten into a habit of. That's all. Like for myself, I'm a Tim Hortons person. I'm a Tim Hortons person. And I have my specific drinks I like to order from there. This month, I won't be doing that. And a prime example, we went out earlier for a drive, we stopped somewhere, and of course, Tim Hortons are on pretty much every corner. So I could have stopped probably at 3 Tim Hortons.
Like haunting you.
Yeah, like again, it's just about changing your mindset and your behaviors at the same time.
Yes. And at the end of this whole thing, guys, don't get me wrong, we're very much human. We do go eat out, but how much do you eat out and what do you buy when you go eat out? And how much of the wrong stuff? Don't get me wrong. And to be honest, we don't really buy pizzas out. I like to make my own pizzas, but when we make it, we don't do pizzas like every week.
That's also a way that we save money too. Because if you order a pizza in, it's a lot more money than if you were to buy it, buy all the individual pieces, have it in your fridge, and then bake it whenever, or cook it whenever you want a pizza. And I know I'm a fan of what we make more than what you would order in now. So again, that took some time, but that's my preference.
Yeah. So I converted her. Because I never used to really eat out until when I met the lovely lady here.
That's more me. I got him into some eating out. He's actually, to be honest, he's not really tempted by too much outside of the house.
She is a very bad influence. I'm glad I have Liam now. Finally, we're gonna stand our ground, right, buddy? No? Okay, never mind. Yeah, so my wife is making up some steamed food here. Okay, so she's slicing some carrots.
Okay, so we're just gonna add some cassava that we have. So I usually start it off 1 notch down, and then once it's actually boiling, I'll put it more close to medium.
I'm also going to be making soup, so I'll make some kind of a lentil vegetable soup. I'm gonna see what I have in the freezer and use that up. I'll do like probably 1.5 cups. I'm going to soak it a little while, about an hour before using it. Ready? Look at that. All that goodness. Just simply steamed. It's very plain, no salt, no nothing. It's just steamed. So I have decided to put a bit of a dressing on there. Again, yeah, the one which is non-seasoned. This is like again sun-dried tomato, just for a bit of flavor. And what did you put on yours?
I ended up choosing Golden Italian, and then I put a little bit of
The
Diana sauce.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit more flavor.
Okay. So let's try it.
Yeah, normally we won't put the dressing on it, but this is yummy.
Yeah. See, what we're used to is making something steamed like this, and then you make like a sauce for it, like something heavy, something like a cream or something like that. Or,
So, or gravy.
Or,
I will put, sometimes I'll just put gravy on this.
Yeah, she likes gravy, so we make gravy and just puts over it. But imagine we're eating this now, plain like this. We're just bringing a bit of, as I said, dressings. To buy any dressing, as long as it's not creamy. So, next, we want to make the lentil vegetable soup. Alright, so basically now, I already have my chicken stock on. I have some carrots. Of course, we have the peas that have been soaking away, and of course I'm going to use some chickpeas as well. That's all I have. Typically I do some onions in there, but I don't have that, so that's alright. I'm gonna season this up. In my chicken stock, I'll put a bit of roasted garlic pepper, onion powder, Italian, just a little black pepper. So I'm basically gonna put everything in at once. You can soak these overnight if you prefer. They will be cooking faster. But so far this is good enough. It's been now for me about 2 hours in here. At this point now, I'm going to use my hand blender. And at this point I'm going to add in the peas. I didn't want them to be mushy, so that also gives it the color. Okay, so when it comes to soups, guys, don't overthink it. It's pretty easy to actually just come up with a soup. Just put a bunch of different vegetables together, maybe some flavoring the chicken stock. All you have to do is put in some seasonings that you love, and it will make the dish a big difference, by the way. So let's get serving. Peas themselves, they're still green, and this is why I put them last, because I want them to look like a garnish. The carrots, which you added also, they make it colorful as well. And at the same time also, if you look at our soup, I did not blend it all the way. It's a little bit still chunky because I like something to bite on. That's good. I like the way the peas pop in your mouth. So imagine this, you've seen what we've basically, we steamed some food, we've done a soup, at the same time in all of this we did not even add in per se oil, but it still tastes amazing. So when you think about a cleanse or trying to get away from certain things, it's not really a punishment. Think of it at the moment to probably become more creative about certain food items and just come up with some goodies that you can actually enjoy, okay? Anyways, I really hope that you like this. I hope you try it with your version of it, of course. Do me a favor, guys, don't forget to, of course, like, share, subscribe, and also share the message. It helps me out, and also because I'm making these amazing dishes to help you out, also help me out so I can actually gain more ground. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'll see you next week, because as I said, I will be posting 2 videos in each week, and each video is gonna have 2 recipes that you can actually use for your benefit, of course, to make sure you cleanse yourself. Bye now.